Now, in the final part of Monopoly, we're going to look at price discrimination. This is a particularly difficult kind of a section. Define price discrimination and explain three types of price discrimination using suitable examples in each case. Now, the price discrimination definition I have is this one here. Price discrimination occurs when a producer sells the same good to different customers in different markets at different prices, and the difference in price is not caused by differences in costs. Now let's have a look at the three different types of price discrimination. You have first degree, second degree, and third degree. First degree, a monopolist identifies those consumers who are prepared to pay a higher price and consequently charges them that higher price, visiting a medical consultant or visiting a solicitor. So, in fact, for adults, the doctor is probably a bit more expensive than the student or the child. Second degree, a monopolist gives discount for bulk buying. Magazine subscriptions, for example, three for the price of two. And third degree, consumers have different price elasticities of demand. For example, business air travel versus leisure air travel. There would be special rates or prices for students and old age pensioners. And lastly, then, and this is a question, is kind of a popular type question, is in monopoly, the firm wishes to engage in price discrimination for certain conditions must apply. Stated explain three of these conditions. One, monopoly power. Now, this is probably the most important one. If freedom of entry existed into the industry, the competitors of the competition would enter where the firm was charging the higher prices and earning supernormal profits. And this would continue until only normal profits were being earned. Two, separation of markets. This is so that the good bought in the low price market cannot be offered for resale in the higher priced market. If it was not possible to separate the markets, then the above would occur until no price differences existed. Different consumers' elasticities of demand, so that consumers with high price elasticity of demand are charged the lower prices for their goods. For example, students are assumed to have lower incomes and so are not in a position to pay the higher full price for certain goods and services. Consumer indifference. The difference in price may be so small that consumers are indifferent and so don't mind paying the slightly higher price. Lack of awareness by consumers. Consumers may be simply unaware that the good is available elsewhere at a lower price. And finally, consumer attitudes to the goods. A consumer may be willing to pay a higher price for the goods which they consider to be in fashion, or which would give them more status. For example, young people and their desire for branded goods.